What's my Scal? What are we doing here? NFL Saturday. We got 2 games. I got picks. Let me ask you a question. Are you ready to make a parlay?
Big plays, we don't miss. This the pick of the year. Click in, lock in. Sports by Scal right here. Parlays, game lines, run it up, be clear. Say it loud, say it proud. What are we doing here?
All right, guys, we're getting right into the picks. First, I like Bryce Young, 190 passing yards. He has cleared this last time they played. He had 191, I believe. Let me just double. 191. We're going 190. They are almost dead last in the league. They're giving up passing yards. Great matchup. We're going to go take his rushing yards as well. I like him for 15, just in case. His line's 20. Go a couple under. Not a big deal. Baker Mayfield, nothing really impressed me with him. We're going to just start to take a look at the receiving now. I like Godwin for 3 receptions. I think it's his line is 4. 3 receptions. It has an 87.5% hit rate. The matchup isn't the best, but he is coming off a monster week. 108 yards, 8 targets for 7 receptions. Those are monster numbers. Look for Godwin. Look for Godwin in this game. Mike Evans, his line is just too high. I'm going to stay away. Kate Otten, I was thinking about for 25. His line is 19. You know what? I'm sorry. We're going to take him for like maybe 15 if we can. I don't know why the line's so low. They give up the 24th most receiving yards to the tight ends. So something's up here. I don't know what it is. Let's look at his receptions and his targets. He was 4 for 4 last week. 4 targets, 4 catches, 2 targets, 4 targets. 2 targets. Yeah, he was getting a lot more targets here. I don't know what happened these past couple of weeks, but you know what? The matchups weren't great. But look at the matchup here. So as you can see, 12 targets on a good matchup. I only had 5 targets here. Maybe you take him for 3 catches, 71%. Maybe 3 catches is the move. Bucky Irving, 50 rushing yards. This is a no-brainer. They give up they're almost dead last at giving up rushing yards to running backs. Last time they played, I believe he had 71. Let's see. 71. So the matchup's great. Head-to-head's great. The hit rate's great. Charbonnet crushed him. Kyron Williams, Corum, McCaffrey crushed him. I like this a lot. You could also look at Rashard White for his rushing yards. If they're going to be rushing the ball, they're going to take turns. They're going to share the snaps. His line's 12.5. That is crazy. Take that if you can. Definitely take that if you can. Take it straight line. All right. We're going to look at McMillan. His line is 60. I'm thinking about taking him for like 50 just to be safe. The hit rate isn't the best. That scares me. I don't know why, but he does have a great matchup, which I'm going to cut him some slack. Even though 50, it's like you're going to go 70 or you're not going to do anything. I might just grow a pair and take him for 70 and say, you know what, he's going to have a big game, but I haven't decided yet. We're going to hold off. Coker I like for 3 receptions. Take Coker for 3 catches. That is a 70% hit rate with a great matchup. I love it. 75%. Take that for sure. Dowdle, go scratch your ass. I'm not touching you. I don't even want to talk about it. Chuba Hubbard, I will take your boy for 25 rushing yards. If that's the line, 28. Yeah, I'm taking you for 25 for sure. For sure. Now, the receiving yards, this is interesting. They gave up the 27th most receiving yards, and to running backs, dead last in the league. You might want to look at him for his rush and receiving, maybe for let's just look at the matchup for the position, favorable matchups. Yeah, I mean, is there head-to-head data? Let's see. He had 34. Okay. All right. I mean, you got to think about this. If you took it for just straight receiving yards, maybe, what's that look like? Favorable matchups, head-to-head, he had 7. They might try to make some adjustments. You never know. So, I still like him for 25 rush yards. Let's just stick with that. The receiving yards, I hate sweating that. That's a tough sweat. George Kittle, please play. I love you. Come back. You're so easy to bet on. Love you. Thanks. Bye. Christian McCaffrey. You're getting 120 rushing receiving. I'm sorry for fading you last week. I'm sorry. I should have took you for 150. I said, oh, man, maybe I'll just take you for like 90 rushing yards. No. Stupid me. 120 rush and receiving. Lock that in. Matchup proof. Don't care. Look at that. Challenging matchups. Top 10 defending rush and receiving yards. 140 is a minimum. Then 68, but we're not going to count that. Okay? He's doing it this week. Now, Pearsall was the man last week. He was the man. 85 yards, 8 targets for 5 receptions. Thing is, they play a tough zone defense. So we have to look out for this. I don't know if I'm going to wind up taking Pearsall again. If Kittle doesn't play, then yeah, Pearsall's the guy for sure. Juwan Jennings, go scratch your ass. I took you for 4 receptions last week. You had 2, and one of them was a touchdown, and you still cashed your yards. I should have just took you for the yards. I took you for your catches. Silly me, never again. Taking you for 40 yards this week. You know what? I might have new 35. 35 yards, a lot safer. 71% hit rate. Sounds great. Let's see where he's strong on. He's stronger in the slot. Okay, so yeah, maybe take him for 40. They're weakest in the slot. That being said, players in the slot. Let's look at Kendrick Bourne. Where does he play? Wide. I don't know why his line 7.5. It's weird. Fullback. I don't know, but all I know is I'm taking JSN 90 receiving yards for sure. Head to head, he had 124 last time they played. I think he's a bounce back game right here. He's got to hit that 90 mark again. Love that for 90. He's got a great matchup. Yeah, look at the matchup. All green, sick. 19th against zone. Loves they're weak in the slot, but he's a wide guy. But he's JSN. So AJ Bonner had a great game last week. I believe 3 targets, 3 catches, 100%, 43 yards against tight ends. They're 19th in the league, but he still has a great matchup. I like him for like maybe 30 receiving yards, to be honest. I like him for 30. I might even just do receptions. I might just do I don't know. You don't want to go 25. It's too low. It's not worth it. I mean, you probably should just take him for 30 receiving yards. That's probably what I'm going to do. Cooper Kupp might be a better move if you don't like A.J. Bonner. I'll give you Cooper Kupp. He's great in the slot. And that's where they are weakest, in the slot, in line. That's where he lives. 56% of his snaps, his targets, I mean. So, you know what? We're definitely taking Cooper Kupp for 30 receiving yards for sure. You can stay away from Bonner if it didn't look too favorable. I understand. Kenneth Walker, we're going 60 rush and receiving. Okay, we're going 60. Head-to-head, he had last game, he had 24 rush and receiving, but we're not going to count that. He is going to have a bounce-back game. Yeah, also, this is like the thing, Charbonnet and who's the guy? Who's the guy? Do you take Charbonnet, his line is growing? Do you take him for 30 rushing yards, or do you just do rush and receiving for him at 50? 45. If you could do 45, I like that even better. Definitely I like 45 a little better. 66% hit rate. Kenneth Walker, Charbonnet. I don't know, guys. I'm showing you the data. Let's figure it out together. Head-to-head, his receiving yards, he had none, Charbonnet. Okay. But his rushing yards alone last time they played, he had 47. I think Charbonnet's the winner. Charbonnet, the winner. Rush and receiving, we're going 45, like I said. 45, rush and receiving. Charbonnet. All right, let's look at the QBs. Sam Darnold, I think, had a good game against them last time they played. Oh, no, he didn't. Purdy had a good game. Right, Purdy had a good game. He had 277 passing yards. We're taking him for 220 to be safe. And Darnold, Oh, Darnold. You had a tough game last week. I love the bounce back. Love that. Great matchup. Favorable matchups are 83%. You're getting 220 as well. I will pin these picks in the comments. The contest still stands for NFL. I need 20 comments, 20 likes, any subs, new subs, current subs, doesn't matter. If this parlay hits, you're getting paid. Good luck. Thank you for staying, watching the whole video. Subscribe to the channel. Peace.